The French Protectorate of Cambodia lasted from August 11, 1863, until Cambodia gained full independence on November 9, 1953. During this period, Cambodia was a constituent territory of French Indochina, and while the monarchy remained in place, actual power was largely held by a French resident general. In the mid-19th century, Cambodia was a vulnerable vassal state caught between the expanding powers of Siam and the Vietnamese Nguyen dynasty. To prevent the complete absorption of his country by its neighbors, King Norodom reluctantly requested a French protectorate, signing a treaty on August 11, 1863 under duress.
A French gunboat was notably anchored nearby during negotiations.
Siam eventually recognized the protectorate in 1867 in exchange for French recognition of its control over the Cambodian provinces of Battambang and Siem Reap.
These will later return to Cambodia.
French administration and impact administration. Cambodia was integrated into the French Indochina Union in 1887, which also included the French colonies and protectorates in Vietnam and Laos. A French resident superior appointed from Paris held most administrative power, effectively reducing the Cambodian king to a figurehead. Economy: the French developed infrastructure, including roads and a railway connecting Phnom Penh to Battambang, and established rubber plantations, as well as corn and cotton crops. However, the economy was primarily designed to process raw materials for export, and Cambodians faced high taxes and were largely excluded from important economic positions, which were often filled by Vietnamese immigrants or French individuals. Culture and society.
The French presence led to a revival of Khmer culture and history, most notably through the archaeological restoration of the Angkor Wat Temple complex, which fostered a sense of national pride among the educated Cambodian elite. French became an official language, and Western ideas of democracy and self-rule were introduced, though literacy rates remained low for much of the period.
Road to independence, early nationalism. While nationalism was slower to develop in Cambodia than in Vietnam, resentment over French taxes and administration led to protests, such as a major peasant protest in 1916. The French educated elite, including figures like Sun Ngoc Than and Pach Choan, began to publish anti-colonial newspapers in the 1930s. World War II. The Japanese occupation of Cambodia from 1941 to 1945 significantly weakened French authority. The Japanese dissolved the French administration in March 1945 and encouraged King Norodom Sihanouk to declare an independent Kampuchea, which he did. Post-war and Royal Crusade. After the war, France attempted to re-establish its control, but faced growing nationalist movements, including the armed Khmer Issaruk in 1947. Cambodia was granted a constitution and self-rule within the French Union, and its protectorate status was officially removed in 1949. King Sihanouk, keen to secure genuine independence and counter the growing influence of the anti-French guerrillas, launched a royal crusade for independence in 1953, using diplomatic pressure and international media to force France's hand.
Full independence reaped difficulties in the First Indochina War. France finally yielded, transferring control over national defense, police and other matters to the Cambodian government. King Sihanouk returned in the Phnom Penh in triumph, and full independence was celebrated on November 9, 1953.
This was formally recognized internationally by the Geneva Accords in July 1954.